like to meet a falcon? Now the bird that my apprentice Jonathan is now bringing to us is indeed a falcon. This bird is, her name is Cassie. Everyone go ahead and say hello, Cassie.
Hi, Cassie.
Cassie is what's called an African lanner falcon. Now the African lanner falcon, Gene, you think she knows who I am? The African lanner falcon actually comes to us from the coast of the Mediterranean Sea. Now, this bird has actually been with me since she was 45 days old. She's actually 8 years old now. A lot of people ask me all the time, how do you train the birds? I actually have a training show today at 3 o'clock right up there in the trees where my good friend Mark is standing. Good day, Mark. Everybody enjoying the fine swashbuckler rails? Anyone? All right, give him a round of applause. That's his job. All right, now, this bird right here, like I said, I've known her since she was 45 days old. Falcons train incredibly quickly. If you want to learn a little bit more about how we train the birds, come on back at 3 o'clock and check the training show out. It'll be right up there in the trees. Falcons train incredibly quickly. Usually I can have a falcon going free and hunting in approximately 10 to 15 days. This bird was flying free in 7. To use your vernacular, this bird is a rock star. All right. She's performed very, very well for me on 2 sides of the Atlantic. When this bird was 55 days old, she'd already killed 2 ducks and flown for a packed house at Wembley Arena back home in England. We moved here to the United States. This bird flew the Dallas-Fort Worth Medieval Times for 2 years. We've all heard of Medieval Times, right? All right. Now, falcons are masters of the wind. They actually use their speed to take other birds in flight. This bird's favorite quarry to hunt? Ducks. Now the common duck weighs between 3 and 6 pounds. This bird weighs less than a pound. I know a lot of you are wondering, how can that tiny little bird kill a duck? Well, it's actually very simple. As I said before, this bird is capable of speeds exceeding 165 miles an hour. Needless to say, this bird slams into the back of a duck at 165 miles an hour. That's a lot like that duck getting hit with a softball shot out of a cannon. Except for this softball has razor blades for feet. Everybody see how big her feet are? Now with these big feet, this bird can actually generate 350 pounds per square inch of pressure, just like the buzzard can. All right? And if anybody's ever had to pull 8 falcon talons out of their arm, you would know it's not really all that fun. Now on a day like today, we actually have a considerable amount of wind. All of my birds that you see me flying today actually possess a little something called free will. All right? Now, knock on wood, in the 20-some odd years I've been flying birds of prey, I haven't lost a bird yet. For more than a day. That's the parrot that I'm going to fly as soon as we're done here. So if you want to see a young bird fly, stick around after the show. Shall we see Cassie fly? All right. Now when we exercise falcons, we use something called the lure. Lure is actually a little piece of leather designed to look like their intended quarry. That's it right here behind me. Cassie. All right, everybody go ahead and say goodbye to the falcon. Give her a big round of accolades, everyone. Now, she's got a considerable amount of wind to work with today, so she's actually going to have a nice, easy day. Oh, don't stop applauding now, good people. One more pass, and we'll have fun already. One more big round of accolades, everybody. There we go. Everyone go ahead and give her a big round. Now, good people, that about does it for us, but I do indeed have one final question for you. Did you enjoy the show?
Yes.
Hi.
Well, thank you very much. We did indeed enjoy performing for you. If you liked our show, do us a favor. Come forward, drop $1 or $2 in the basket that my young son Robert and my assistant Cindy have. Know you that all of your donations go directly to the care and feeding of these fine birds. But most importantly, good people, I want you all to remember one very important thing. We only have one planet, and a whole lot of creatures just like Cassie look to us for their protection and their well-being. So please, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your festival day.